Good afternoon. We're coming at you again this week, the week of July 11th, 2022, from ROFFS Ocean Fishing Forecasting Service, with the weekly Gulf of Mexico update. Just real quick this week, it does look, if you look out here towards Atwater Valley and Lloyd's Ridge, that there is, again, a loop current eddy forming, clockwise rotating. You can see some of this blended water far west, about 90 miles west of the Florida Keys, being pulled now along the southern side. There is some loop current water still being injected into the southwest side of the eddy, but as you can see, the loop current, Florida current, looks like it's way down south here, and there is a loop current eddy here. It remains to be seen if that starts to drift west, just stays in here for a week or two, and if it reattaches to the loop current. There had been one about a month ago that looked like it was forming for about a week, and then it reattached to the loop current, so it remains to be seen what's going to happen there. Of note, this week there is a nice pocket of blue water off of the west coast of Florida, up about within 30 miles of Tampa, up towards the Florida middle grounds, and it's sort of cut off by this blended blue-green, greenish water being pulled down along the eastern side of this eddy. Still is a pocket of cleaner, bluer water up towards the Pensacola South buoy, southeastern side of the DeSoto Canyon, over the wings and the squiggles, up towards the northern side of the unexploded ordnance, and in towards the nipple and in that area. As you get over towards the spur, over towards the Steps region, the Petronas, the Rampal, and the rigs off of the Mississippi River Delta, the water is blending and is a little dirtier, all in here southeast of the DeSoto Canyon, all up in those areas, and that is due to a large counterclockwise circulation of green water being pulled out of the Mississippi River Delta and circulating in the area. Looks like it's a little bit southwest of the double nipple. My opinion, in these areas, there is, like I said, there is some good conditions. Squiggles, nipple, squiggles, wings, unexploded ordnance, but you really do have to get offshore to the ledges between the DeSoto Canyon and the Lloyd's Ridge out towards Atwater Valley, and then you have another counterclockwise circulation, blended blue to blue-green water here southeast of the dump site, southeast of Mississippi Canyon, pulling some of that loop current water along its northwestern side. Two other eddies, one clockwise rotating, one counterclockwise rotating, centered south of Green Canyon, that's pulling some blue water up over Green Canyon, southeast of Mississippi Canyon, between Mississippi Canyon and the dump site. So our suggestion is really you got to get out towards the dump site, or out towards these edges of the loop current water, really for good conditions to find blue marlin. There might be some tuna in here, dolphin, wahoo. Sometimes get your bait down deep in this dirtier water, below the dirty water on the surface, into the bluer water down deep, pick up some big wahoo, maybe some stray marlin, but best conditions for marlin are offshore in the loop current water. Further west, you do have an abundance of blue water over towards Flower Gardens. Off of Aransas, you have sort of two counterclockwise rotating eddies that are offshore between 100 and 200 fathoms. But those eddies are pulling a nice big pool of dark blue water up towards the dump site, and then in to the west and southwest, East Breaks, Dutra Rock, Aransas Bank, pretty close to Aransas. It looks like there's blue water off of Aransas within, let's say, 20 miles. Favorable conditions to the west for sure. A lot of blue water. It looks really good. Over the next week or so, we're going to be watching this eddy, see what happens, see if it reattaches to the loop current. Watching this green water come out, see what happens with that. If it begins to pull some of this blue water up in here in these areas, DeSoto Canyon up towards the Steps, or if that water continues to blend and is dirtier like it's been in the past week or so. Come at you again next week on Monday or Tuesday with another update. In the meantime, don't forget to follow us on our social media outlets, Facebook, Instagram, at ROFFS Fishing. And remember, you can always call the office, 321-723-5759 to order, or order 24/7 on our website, roffs.com. That's it for this week. Have a good week. Be safe out there, tight lines, good fishing, and we'll talk to you again next week. Thank you.